Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Videobob. I got another video review of a cool product. I've been seeing everybody lose their minds over these new YETI cups. The YETI who makes the coolers makes these cups. And people have been going crazy trying to find the 30-ounce Rambler and spending like $100 on it. And I wandered into a Bed Bath & Beyond today, and I found these. It's called the ORCA coolers. I'm not familiar with ORCA brand, but they had a display there saying that these are actually better than YETI, last longer, rather keep your drink cooler longer, and it's totally stainless steel, just like the YETI. Says on it that it's 18.8 food grade stainless steel. As it says there, also says something about dual insulation, copper clad vacuum formed inner chamber, condensation free grip with significant ice or heat retention. I think these are about $30 to $35 at Bed Bath & Beyond. I think that's what I paid for it, and I think it was $27 with a coupon or something that I had, a 20% off coupon. But anyway, and it comes with the clear plastic lid, and I think that's important because YETI charges you $5 for this thing. So, you're going to spend $50 on this, cup. So this ORCA claims to be a better deal. And I think that people, they get all excited about the hype of things. They're all excited about the brand of YETI, and they just want to be seen walking around with their YETI cup. But if you're looking for actual functionality, this thing claims to do better. So we're going to do an experiment. I've got, let me grab this. I've got myself just a glass of ice water, making a mess. It's just ice water right out of my fridge. And what I'm going to do is make a mess. Is I'm going to fill this thing up with ice water. And I say ice water and not just ice, because when you put just ice in, and that's 27 ounces, so I don't know what this cup holds. But that's a pretty big cup. Anyway, from my favorite taco place, Fuzzy's. Little plug for them. So, the Fuzzy Taco, that's right. So we're going to put the lid on this thing. Sorry, I'm one-handed here. Okay, wow, that's a tight seal. So that's all the way to the top. So that's a tight seal. There's like one little air bubble in there. I'm going to get that air bubble out. Look, okay. That is filled to the top perfectly with ice water. Now, we're going to let that sit. We're going to start a timer. And we're going to come back tomorrow and we'll check the timer, and we'll check the ice, and we'll check the temperature at various times, and we'll see how well it keeps. Stay tuned. Okay, it's been about 5 hours, actually a little bit more than 5 hours. And the ice is still in there. It's kind of like solidified a little bit, but it's still in there. Room temperature in here is 72 degrees. Temperature of this thing, 32.5, just above freezing. That's the temperature. So there we are. That's at 5 hours, still holding ice water perfectly. We'll try it again. Actually, it's pretty late. I'm going to go to bed, so I'm going to check this 8 hours from now, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, here it is. It's the next day. It's 10 hours later since we last checked this thing, which means this thing has had about 15, 16 hours of holding ice. There's still some ice in there. You can see that a good portion of it has melted away, but there's still a big chunk of ice in there. And room temperature in here is 75 degrees, but inside the cup we're getting 35.6. And this is a professional food thermometer, so it's accurate. So look at that. So 15 hours in, we are still at almost freezing temperature, 35 degrees. It's only 3 degrees above freezing. 15 hours. And there is still ice in there. So, this I would like to use my cup but I'm going to have to let it sit here while we wait and see. So I'm going to come back and check it later tonight, and we'll see how far it goes. All right, well, here we are. It's basically 24 hours later, and all the ice is gone. But let's check the the room temperature right now where I'm standing. It's what, 74.8. Stick that in the water. And so 24 hours later, the ice is now 50 degrees, which isn't horrible. That's still a chilled beverage. But good Lord, 24 hours later, man. I mean, so here's the bottom line. It's really hard to do a true comparison to this and the Yeti. I've seen videos out there where they take this, which is a 27-ounce cup, and compare it to a Yeti 20-ounce cup. And the 4-ounce difference, there's a difference in size and shape and circumference and inner diameter of the cup. So you really can't compare one of these truly to either a 20-ounce or 32-ounce Yeti. And none of the plastic cups are even in the running. None of those cups are good past a couple hours. But here's the thing, really. I mean, ultimately, does it take you 12 or 24 hours to drink your drink? Do you need to keep your drink cold or hot for more than a couple hours? You really don't. The bottom line is, yes, this thing will keep ice no problem for 12 hours. We saw it have ice at 15 hours. And it'll keep still cold. Here, I'll take a drink of this. It's cold water. So cold, so 24 hours later, still got cold water in it. But do you even need that? You really don't. Do you need to spend $35 on a gosh darn cup? I mean, you really don't. You don't need this. You don't need a Yeti. Quite frankly, any of the plastic cups that you get from a gas station that will keep your drink cold long enough to drink it. So really, what's the point? I mean, does it work? Yes, it does. But I'm not even sure I get the point of this thing. But I just wanted to do this test to show, because there have been tests that prove the ORCA does keep your drink cold longer than the Yeti, which is true. But it's not a fair comparison, because this is a 27-ounce versus a 20-ounce. Or I'm sure if you took the 32-ounce, it would probably have a different reading. So all I can say is, if you can't find the Yeti, you can. I found this at Bed Bath & Beyond. ORCA coolers, much smaller company, still made in the USA. Thing works. This has been my review. I'm Videobob. Please follow me on my YouTube here if this is the kind of stuff you like, because I do product reviews on all kinds of random shit all the time. And we put up a lot of other cool videos. I have a TV show called Screen Machines on the Reels channel, and you've probably seen me on Pawn Stars and Auction Kings and all sorts of other TV shows. So here real quick, I'll flip the camera around. Hey, so thanks for watching my video. Please follow me. And this is this is the ORCA cup from Bed Bath & Beyond and other places like that. $35. It was $27 with the coupon, and 24 hours later, frosty beverage. That's my review of the ORCA. Thanks for watching.